Hey YouTube world, and hey to my Neville Nation. I know you're out there. Welcome to Neville Girl Forever, or welcome back. And on this channel, we discuss and explore all things Neville Goddard and anything related. And on this channel, we also make our dreams come true. So I invite you to follow me as I use Neville Goddard principles to help make my dreams come true, and I'm here to support you on your journey as well. So whether you're new to Neville Goddard or you're more seasoned and are familiar and you're just needing added support or a journey member, I'm your girl. So, because for a long time, I know this will get old for some, but I want to share it for those who come across this channel. As a new person, for the longest time, I followed a lot of law of attraction. I got certifications. I'm a life coach. And I had some successes, I did, and you'll hear about some of those stories, but I never really quite had a formula until I came across Neville Goddard, and it just happened with accidentally on YouTube, actually TikTok or Instagram. I came across the thank you prayer. Thank you for showing me that all of my issues are already solved. And that started to make a difference in my life. So I wanted to find out who this Neville Goddard guy is, and as I discovered more, it went hand in hand with some of my previous training, like with Abraham Hicks, because I'm certified with Christy Whitman and her life coaching certification program. But working with Neville finally gave me the formula and finally gave me the edge. So if you're brand new to Neville Goddard, hang in there. It'll all soon click and start to make sense. So today I wanted to start off with a much short and sweet topic, because I was looking at my, I have a lot of affirmations around the house, and they're not everywhere. And I have several different processes that I'm embracing at any given time. I'm tracking my results and what's happening. But I do love having affirmations say, like, let's say in my bathroom as I'm getting ready in the morning, or also like in my kitchen, I have a countertop and I have affirmations. And one of my favorite affirmations that I just have is a standard one, because energetically it feels so right and good, and I know it puts me in receivership, is I accept, I deserve, and I allow. And the reason why, I mean, I love this one. I say it daily along with several others, and I'll start to share more as we go along. But the reason why I started thinking about this is receivership, and what is your energy set point, and excuse me, and just thinking about situations where sometimes we don't allow ourselves to be in receivership. And because your manifestations can be affected by not being in a receiving mode. We especially, excuse me again, and we especially don't want to be in repelling mode. So how do you react to these examples? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I noticed, as much as that I affirm for myself, I am a master manifester, or just acknowledge myself in being in a really excellent receiving mode, I do sometimes catch myself not receiving. And it may not affect my energy, but it makes me be aware, because I'm big on awareness. And just as many of you who've been following me along know that I've been studying with Mary Marcy as well. She always says, notice what you're noticing. So it's important to be aware. And so I wanted to bring this up because I have been in some situations recently, or not so recently, where I noticed I said no thank you to what somebody was offering as far as help or support or something like that. And it just made me think about where I am as far as my energy set point. So let's look at these examples. So first of all, how do you react to a compliment? whether it's a stranger, a coworker, your SP? Is it thank you? And you recognize and realize that it feels so good, and it just gives you that yummy, delicious feeling because you know you're just radiating out positive vibes and your own personal version of beauty or whatever it is that they're complimenting you on. Or are you so much to say, oh, you know, not really, or thank you, or you feel obligated to give them a compliment as well? Are you in a like, oh, well, you know, that, oh, well, kind of answer where it's not just accepting and receiving it? You'll know what I mean, I think. And where do you stand on that? Because really, truthfully, when somebody gives you a compliment, a little one, a big one, your appearance or something that you're good at, thank you. And just know and feel that gratitude. I appreciate that. Feel grateful. That's receiving mode. So versus pushing it off, which has a different vibration. I'll give you another example because you know I love my discounts and coupons and things. I feel that is a version of prosperity. And so when something happens unexpectedly, where it's a discount and especially a deep discount, I love those so much. But a coupon is something that's special, and I can't wait to go live because, like I said, the last couple times I had stories come up where I can't tell the whole story just doing a video because they are literally so matrix based that when you hear the story, you won't hardly ever believe it. But if you ever doubt that we're living in the matrix, oh boy. So back to the discount coupon thing. So, you know, absolutely. If someone's offering you a discount or a coupon or something of that nature, absolutely. Thank you very much. Wow, that's so awesome. I appreciate that. Instead of versus the energy of feeling maybe embarrassed about it. You know, because there's different ways to look at the energy of somebody offering you a discount or a coupon or whatever it is. Is it you're embarrassed because you feel you may not have the money, which that's a whole other vibration and it's the topic of money, but that still falls into receivership. Or do you feel shy about it or slightly unsure? Anyway, the vibrational answer in the mode of receivership is thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And then again, it's that backside feeling of gratitude. Or say gifts, you know, are you the person who says, you know, you really shouldn't have, but that's so nice? Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not saying that any of these are system critical. They are not, but we're discussing being in the vibration today, and it's an energy check of how is your receiving mode. You know, how is your flow state? And I love flow state because it's when you know that you're in the mode of receivership and whatever's going on, whether it be a large thing or a small thing, it just feels so good. And you know that the universe has got your back, and you know that you're in the place of whatever it is that the universe is, that you've aligned with, that is ready to deliver. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm grateful. So a gift. Yeah, their gifts are amazing. I mean, this outfit for fall from my boyfriend, end of summer shopping. I loved it. Nordstrom, you can't really see how cute it is. It's got this cute little tie and everything, and it's my colors. So, but gifts, and my boyfriend is very generous. So it's not like we go shopping all the time or anything, but, it's lovely. It's lovely when someone gets the opportunity to demonstrate their prosperity. That's also the opportunity in those moments. And I've even been places too, and this is something I'm guilty of. So like places that you patronize, or someone offers you a bottle of water. Are you like, no, I'm good? And you might have a water bottle. But as an example, what if they're little teeny water bottles and you know you could throw into your purse for later? And it might be a value later or for your SP or something else or your pet, throw it in your car. I'm just giving examples. It's just a question for you to ask yourself, right? So I've noticed that sometimes I'll be like, no, I'm good. I got my water bottle. I'm good. But the thing is that, so, and this I've noticed at, like, say my nail place, you know, places like that where they offer water bottles. It's just nice to say yes. You don't have to, obviously, and you can still be in receivership and state that zone and say, no, thank you. I'm fulfilled. I already have this water bottle. I'm already, you know, blessed by having that fulfillment, if that's how we want to say it, or I don't have a need. But remember, this is not based on need. This is based on our receiving mode. You don't have to need it. You could just want it, or you could just receive it. So I'm just making these different points today. Like I said, this is a shorter video. And also, also, can I help you with that? Now, like I said, there's some stories I can't tell fully. I can't wait to go live. I will need 1,000 subs to do that. But when the whole Subaru, when I got back from Greece and it finally moved, that story is just another. But when that happened, and my other neighbor had pulled up in front, we pulled back all the way to the front part of where our little parking areas were because there was nothing. Partially because of that Subaru, partially because of all these other people that were randomly parked there. And he saw all my bags. I mean, that's why I like parking where I do. I have all these bags, these things. I get a lot done. And he's like, can I help you with that? Well, I should have said yes, because that's really a lovely, gentlemanly thing to do, or a humanly thing to do. And I didn't. I'm used to carrying them. I guess maybe it was also helping make the point that if I had only parked closer, this would not be a thing. I just pull up to my garage and unload. But anyway, someone offers you to help carry groceries or just assistance in something that's heavy, etc. Yes, thank you. That assures that you're in this receiving mode. Or if someone's even trying to share something important, like I don't know how to word it other than this, like a tip on something, or a tip if you're a waitress, but like a tip on something. So I have a friend of a friend who wanted to share some special recipes with me. And yes, I am a bit of a foodie. So yes, absolutely. And it happened because of the law of attraction to be a recipe that I was interested in, but the way they were going to go about it was in a different way, you know, and it's fine. But the answer is yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I may not get around to it. They were actually going to email it to me, and I'm not a big email person. Or if someone says, my treat, like you're meeting somebody for lunch or you're meeting somebody for dinner, and how do you react? Well, maybe we should just split it. Well, if someone decides either before or even after to treat and they want to offer that, yes, thank you. Allow them to demonstrate their prosperity to you. Allow yourself to be in receivership mode. And it makes them feel good and it makes you feel good. You can flip-flop. I have a couple girlfriends that I do that with. It's very nice, right? If someone wants to treat you, like I said, my boyfriend's very generous about things. And the thing is when someone wants to spoil you, take care of you, treat you to something, yes, thank you. Because we know energetically, especially if we're working with the law of attraction, law of assumption, we're grateful. We're working with all the universal energies, and gratitude is so important, and we know we already feel it. So just allow it to happen. It's okay. We all have so many things to offer and so many interactions with people. You know, our company is of value. Our gratitude is of value. Our just it's okay. Just yes, thank you. I appreciate it. And just feel that gratitude, because I feel like gratitude is so magnetic. So all of this to say, embrace your receiving mode. Just embrace it and love it. It feels nice. It's good. And it's not like a tit for tat. It's just a mode. It's an energetic mode. And you'll know when it's time to be a reciprocal. You'll know when it's time to whatever it is in that flow. But when in those different positions, ask yourself, are you actually receiving or are you repelling? And those are important to know. It doesn't ruin everything. It doesn't change your whole vibration. It just shows at the very moment, like a snapshot in time, where you stand. Because God, universe, spirit is always listening and always paying attention. The universe hears our focus and our attention on topics, right? So be like the universe, be expansive, and say yes. I mean, whatever we focus on, the universe says yes. So same thing. We can flow with the universe better. We can be in flow state by being grateful and saying yes, and just allowing the universe to show up for us through a person, through a situation, something, because in that flow state, obviously you were put there in that position, and because of what you were assuming, what you've been working on attracting. So yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm grateful. You don't have to say all of that out loud, but it's just a vibration. It's just a feeling. So, which brings us to the Neville side of things, because all of these things are actually part of Neville, but to be more specific, so no matter which process you prefer, and we all know, most of us, that it's about going to the end, and and whatever processes you like, and living out the end state. So the end state, is your dream life on that topic, your vibration, but your dream life. Say you've been doing your sats or whatever processes you love, whichever few or all of them, we all operate differently with Neville. But the end state is the feeling that it's already happened. Obviously in your sats, you feel the whole thing has happened, but you come back with that feeling typically, especially if you've done it enough, but also you basically, and this is when you said like feeling is a secret, that you come back with the feeling of it already fulfilled. And so there's no place to go with it other than gratitude and feeling it and walking it out and just knowing that it's here, even if it hasn't materialized. I think if you've been following along, we have been talking quite a bit about feeling gratitude. Like our old energy still has to kind of walk itself out of our reality, and things can show up and appear anytime. We just kind of don't know when. It's not our job to question who, what, where, when. It can happen really quickly, especially if you have a belief that you are a master manifester or you're always getting what you want. But just being in the state of gratitude and thankful, just like the prayer, thank you for showing me that everything is already solved. That can give you such a feeling of comfort and such a feeling of gratitude for those who align with that. So naturally, you just, if you have all those things fulfilled, in your sats or whatever processes you're using, you're going to feel gratitude. You're going to feel thankful. And that is also going to be in receiving mode. So you might as well practice it now. And we all do, but this is kind of just an energy check. Like I said, it came upon me just to ask the question and to just give examples. I'm sure I'm missing many examples. And everything at the end of the day, whether it's something that we did in our sats or one of our processes that makes us feel good, that we have it here now, whether we see it yet or not, or just those things that are unfolding right now, someone offering this, they want to treat you to a dinner, or if they're giving you a compliment, it's that feeling of, isn't it wonderful? Everything is just wonderful. And it is. Everything is just wonderful. If we select that for ourselves, the universe is just going to mirror that back to us with more wonderful things. So embrace those wonderful things, whether it be a small little compliment on a way you do something, or how you look today, or your outfit, or whether it's a lovely meal, or whether it's a gift. It's wonderful. Isn't everything wonderful? So make your vibrational and energetic answer yes. Yes, you're in receivership. Yes, thank you. And you accept, like I had my affirmation, I love so much. You accept, I deserve, and I allow. I allow the universe to work in my life. I do. I allow it as much as possible, but we all catch ourselves. Like I said before, if you've been following me, is that I when I originally dreamed of this channel, I had wanted to put together situations or say, hey, I'm actually doing this this methodology, follow me along and see what happens. It didn't quite happen that way. A lot just unfolded and exploded in my life, which was truly wonderful. And then I kind of started to like, hey, follow me along. But irregardless, I just want to encourage you. And this is just a quick energy check because I feel like it's good for all of us, no matter where we are, because every day is new. Like the other video, that I've did recently, which isn't for everybody. Not everybody can align with it, but every day is a new opportunity for a new now space. And so, since God, universe, and spirit is trying to deliver us our goods, especially if we're in alignment with them, right? And it'll just happen. And it'll happen in a way that always makes sense. The quickest way is alignment. And that alignment in one of the set points is to be in receivership. I accept, I deserve, and I allow. So next time, just say yes. And just acknowledge all those feelings and vibrational feelings that we've been talking about. Thankful, grateful. And then just settle in the fact that, isn't it wonderful? Everything is just wonderful. Because that in itself covers so many things you might be trying to manifest. It doesn't matter how many, how little, how big, how small, and that's just from our human perspective, because there's no such thing as a big or small. There's just manifestations. But in general, be in receivership. Notice what you're noticing, and then isn't it wonderful? Everything is just wonderful. So I think that's all I want to say about that for today. So I do not know where you are in the world today or what you're trying to manifest. I do hope you're having the most amazing day, and I'm holding the space for you that all of your dreams have come true. And until the next time, bye.